7th grade. It is Tuesday morning and the first day after our vacation. Hope you guys aren't too tired and that your vacation allowed you to rest up, sleep in, get your rest. And today you are excited about keeping on going with our schoolwork. We don't have long anymore, and that's exciting. I know you guys are excited about that. But hope you had a good vacation. I did. It was really nice not to have to worry about, okay, what do I have to do for school today? How much work do we need to do? That was all great to not have to worry about that. And I know you guys loved it too. But today we have a quiz. Not a too terrible hard day. We have a math quiz. We're on quiz 1. And just a little bit of review before you do your quiz. You're going to need to know the name of the sets that have nothing in common. Now remember, there is a difference between empty sets and disjoint sets. Okay, if you don't know, go back in your book and look. But make sure you know the difference between those two. You're going to need to know the gallon to liters formula. You're going to need to know how many milliliters are in 1 teaspoon. You are going to need to know the distance formula. You're going to need to know the symbol for the empty set. You're also going to need to know the hectare and acres formula. You're going to need to know the miles squared and acres formula, and also the acres to feet squared formula. Make sure you know those numbers. You're going to be changing scientific notation to standard form, and they're going to be giving you scientific notation. You have to change it. You have one story problem, finding the total cost of something. And then you have a chart where you have the operating costs in it, and just watch their instructions. It looks like you don't have to fill in a lot, but it says the cost of producing a ton of alfalfa. That's on the last box. That's where they want you to round to the nearest whole dollar. You're going to take your cost per ton on A and round it to the nearest whole dollar for B. That's what they're wanting. If you have a question when you're doing that, just get with me and I'll walk you through that. You also have a word problem where you're going to use the distance formula. You're going to be listing numbers in a set and then also the complement of that set. So make sure you know what complement is before you do it. Study out one of your things where you found the complement of something. You are also going to be finishing a table of values and then graphing that. You guys usually do very well with those. You're going to be converting from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Make sure you know those formulas and make sure you use the correct one. If they give you, let's say they give you 40 degrees Celsius, make sure you use the formula where you have to fill that in your formula. If they give you 20 degrees Fahrenheit, make sure you use the formula where you fill that in for the Fahrenheit. And then you're going to be adding and multiplying, subtracting, and dividing negative and positive numbers. Make sure you know the rules for that. When you multiply positive and negative together, when you multiply 2 positives, 2 negatives, remember the same rules apply for multiplication and division for your signs. 2 negatives always equal a positive. That's dividing or multiplying. Those are always the same rules. All right, it doesn't look real hard. Shouldn't take you too long. So maybe it'll be a great start to a new day. See you tomorrow.